opponent out of the red corner, fighting his third fight tonight, standing at 6 feet tall, also weighing in at 125.4 pounds. Representing Kaizen MMA Vienna, and fighting out of Falls Church, Virginia, by way of Somalia, Shafii, the Somali Sniper.
This one set for 3 2-minute rounds. Not sure we're gonna see all those 6 minutes when you think of the recent history of these two. There you see Kester Abad, a lifetime highlight reel that will play in for the entire history of UNF, you gotta believe, as he takes on the Somali sniper, Shafii Farah. Should be fireworks in this one, gentlemen.
Farah immediately takes the center of the cage as Abad starts working left to right, switching up. Neither one of these guys wants to be the first to make a mistake, so it's not a surprise that we have a little bit of a feeling out process to start the fight.
Measuring range, both these guys are calculated, looking for the kill. Inside leg kick right there from the Somali sniper.
Looked like it rode a little high, but Abad seems no worse for the wear. Nice jab from Kester Abad.
Both fighters 1-0. It only took a combined 26 seconds for their 2 victories.
And nobody wants to fight either one of these guys. Since those knockouts, it's been a hard time for these guys to find a fight, so why not match them up together? Great job by Ryan Buckner, our matchmaker here, to put these two together inside the Up Next fighting cage.
Yeah, powder keg mentality in this one, but you got to wonder if both have seen that viral footage. You got to wonder if these two are both going to be a little hesitant, a little gun shy.
Ooh, nice right hand from Abad. He found his little opening there. Pushing far back up against the cage, but the Somali sniper able to reverse positions here.
Yeah, we'll see what Farah can do as he's got Abad pressed against the cage. I gotta believe if it does go to the ground, Abad would certainly be comfortable there. Jiu-Jitsu blue belt, we talked about the pedigree there. We haven't been able to see that game here in Up Next from him just yet.
Well, why utilize the jiu-jitsu when you can finish a fight in 8 seconds?
Absolutely. Final seconds to go now in this first round. Feeling out process. Guillotine attempt here by Abad, putting the pressure on and giving the Somali sniper something to think about as we head to the second round. 1 round in the books, and we go to the scorecard.
Listen, there was not a lot of action there. Both these guys are filling each other out. Kester Abad, though, was able to grab that neck towards the end. Will that be enough on the judges' scorecard? That will be interesting to see. But if you want to give him a little bit of the nod because of the action at the end, maybe you give it 10-9 Abad over to the Somali sniper. But listen, that was a toss-up first round. What do you think, Jonathan?
You know, when you have these guys with that long feeling out process, it's a matter of who does what first. And I think Abad was able to close the distance and land that one shot and then secure that attempted guillotine, attempted a submission. Farah did not do much in that first round, so I tend to agree. In a very close round, I gave it to Abad.
These two reserving those gas tanks in round 1. We'll see if they put the pedal to the metal here in round 2. This one's scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds of action. Flyweight division, rising stars battle here at Up Next Fighting. Guillotine attempt there at the end of the round for Abad. Was that enough to put an exclamation point on it? We'll see if it becomes a factor.
Also worth noting, Abad is absolutely saturated with sweat, where his opponent, Somali sniper, seems to be dry and calm, cool, and collected. Let's see if that plays into this fight here. Abad flirting with the head kick, but breathing through a wide open mouth here, boys.
Yeah, and you can see Somali sniper here, pawn with that left, really trying to set up that right hand, get his distance.
Like to see these guys as they continue.
Nice
That's a
right hand.
Establish some more feints, get in and out with the movement, some level changes, give their opponent more to think about.
And then Abad chasing forward. Good job by both fighters so far in this round. A little bit more action. With a minute left.
Very reminiscent, though, of what we saw at the end of round one with Farah getting him up against the cage. It opened opportunity in round one for the guillotine attempt. But Farah was trying to set up that big right hand, connected with one, and then almost immediately Abad blitzed in his own right. Look at this. It's all. Are we watching replays?
It's got like rubber arms to be able to get the guillotine from that position. It's going to be very tough to finish it. He gives it up, but now going back to the well one more time here.
Now 30 seconds left. Can Farah bring his opponent to the mats? Do something to secure a victory and the scorecard for the second round.
And Abad's got a little more time to work with this. You know, he cinched it in with the final seconds in round one, but not in real harm's way right now is Farah, but seconds ticking away. And again, you got Abad that is able to maintain some pressure and position here to end out the round. Man, it was like history repeating itself.
I got to tell you, Punxsutawney Phil's got nothing on me.
It's Groundhog
I
Day.
am the prognosticator of prognosticators. I told you, when you get two strikers, very often you see a grappling match, and that's exactly what's on display right now.
You did call that correctly too, but you gotta wonder, is Farah feeling the power from Abad and maybe sensing that a little bit and wanting just to close the distance and grapple with him a little bit? You gotta wonder what's going through the Somali sniper's mind right now, because we're used to seeing him making highlight reel knockouts.
I thought you dropped the Punxsutawney Phil reference because it was Groundhog Day. It's like we relived the same exact round twice.
Phil Connors?
We're gonna head to the third and final. Who can put their mark on this fight? It's anybody's ball game, you gotta believe right now, but not exactly what we expected between these two, but you gotta think each has some tricks up their sleeve here in the third and final round.
I mean, this third round's got a little bit of a powder keg feel, at least it does for me. I expect to see the hands flying in this round.
The two embrace. The third and final round is off and running. Time to fight on here at Up Next Fighting. And these two certainly have the ability to finish a fight within one round.
Both these guys utilizing a lot of feints to try to create openings, but neither one of them able to capitalize on any of them yet. We're standing eyeball to eyeball, and we're just waiting to see who blinks.
Ross started to get busy, throwing a punch leg kick, answered nicely there, downstairs by Abad.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Sure.
You see the movement by Farah there, starching the opportunity for Abad on the opening, unable to pull the trigger. Nice leg kick.
It's been successful there. The corner of Farah imploring, hey, yeah, keep throwing that, score more points. We gotta get busy here.
Like those leg kicks from the Somali sniper.
Final minute of action now with these two. Both are flirting with blitzing in. It's go time here, Jonathan.
Yeah, someone's got to let their hands go, but both these guys don't want to make a mistake first, because they know the lights can go out in Georgia.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that, but at some point we'll see if one of these elects to empty the clip.
20 seconds left in the frame here and the fight. Oh,
That's
nice,
a nice
head
high kick.
Yeah.
The Somali sniper has thrown a nice variety of strikes here, has certainly been the busier of the two in this third round, but does he find himself down 2 rounds going in? That is the question, and this one comes to a close.
I thought the Somali sniper was able to be a lot more active in that third round, and he was bringing the fight. He was able to land. Both these guys are raising their hands because they both feel like they're the winners of that. It's going to the judges' scorecards, gentlemen, and you know what that means. We shall see what they all think tonight.
Anything can, and most times does happen. Jonathan, your thoughts as this one goes the distance?
Yeah, when those 10s and 9s get added up, you've got to multiply by the multiplicative inverse of idiocracy. And let's see who comes away with the victory tonight. I agree with Schmo. I have the Somali sniper going forward in that third round, winning the third round on my card, and most notably, that was the the most aggression we saw out of the three rounds. So it's tough to tell who won the first two, but the first 2 rounds are going to tell who won that fight.
Well, maybe to shed some light on it, let's take a look back and relive some of the action from this battle of Abad and the Somali Sniper. You saw those guillotine attempts at the end of not only the first, but the second round, and then a nice variety of shots there in the third by Farah.
Nice check left hook from Farah. You saw it there. He landed a little bit of a mark above the eye of Abad, but let's see if that's enough to sway the judges' scorecards. He did push forward the whole fight. And you know, it's very difficult to win a fight going backwards, but let's see if Abad was able to do it. Very tough rounds to score.
This one goes the distance. We will make it all official momentarily. The fighters take the center of the cage. Take it away, Rain.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Felicia O scores this 30-27. Rafael Davis, 30-27. And Chris Grail, 29-28. For your winner, by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Shafii!
Somali Sniper took aim with the most meaningful strikes in the fight there in that third round. Might have been enough. And the Schmo standing by to get a word.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner with the Somali Sniper, Shafii. Shafii, you got the victory, not a highlight reel knockout. You went to the judges' scorecards. How do you feel about your performance this evening?
2 technical guys, sometimes it'll be a little bit slower. I thought it would be a sprint, but man, this whole camp I was scared of that guy. His KO was nasty. I have a KO, I'm sure he felt the same way. We're amateurs, but we're working our way up. I know I'll fight him again in the pros and the UFC, so that's the goal.
And you're able to apply that pressure in the third round. You're able to land the strikes, bring more of the fight to him. What would you like to see out of yourself the next time you compete up next?
I got a question for you. What did you think about my boxing?
Boxing, it's crisp. I thought your head.
Doesn't matter what you think, Schmo. Doesn't matter what you think.
Trying to pull the rock on the Schmo right now. We like it. Final message for all your fans out there.
Somalia hanolato. Allahu Akbar. God is great. Peace around the world. Alhamdulillah. Always. Thank you, Schmo.
Give it up to your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Todd and John, back to you.
It doesn't matter if you throw it back to us, Schmo. All right, Somali Sniper gets the victory and perhaps a more technical chess match than we expected, but Farah gets the win, and more action coming your way from up next fight.
I spin that Gardy, you ain't never had beef with the Marlies. I back my blade and spill that juice, that Capri ain't hardy. You ain't never had beef with the army, I warrior, I call it. I back my blade and spill that juice, that ain't Charlie.